Hey, welcome back to Album April. It's April 14th, and today I listened to Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. This band has a lot of nostalgia for me. My mom loves the Beach Boys. When I was little, there wasn't a lot of access to secular music for me, but the squeaky clean, preppy Beach Boys were fair game for long car trips. From a very young age, I heard Get Around, Surfin' Safari, Good Vibrations. Barbara Ann was a huge favorite. So for Album April, I knew I was going to listen to Pet Sounds by the Beach Boys. It's actually the oldest album out of all of them, coming out even a few months before Revolver by the Beatles. And just like Revolver, Pet Sounds helped change the way that people looked at studios, albums, and pop music in general. My first impression of Pet Sounds kind of involved a perception I had of the Beach Boys in my mind. I know a lot of their really light, poppy songs, and the stereotype that all Beach Boys songs are about some combination of girls, surfing, and cars. But Pet Sounds was a bit of a different experience than that. I recognized one song from it, the first one, Wouldn't It Be Nice, but the rest of it were songs I'd never heard before, and they all took a different direction than I was expecting. One of the things that the Beach Boys are most known for are their vocal harmonies. Listening to them, it almost feels like they're a mix between a barbershop quartet and a rock band. Some of the harmonic moments in Pet Sounds is just beautiful to listen to. There's almost an ethereal, angelic quality to it at a few points. My favorite song from Pet Sounds is I'm Waiting for the Day, which starts out with a very striking bit of percussion that sort of fades in and out throughout the song. Some of these songs have almost kind of a medieval vibe to them, sort of like some of the things from Led Zeppelin 4. The lyrics are pretty simple, and honestly, the situation can be read as a little bit sleazy. It's almost like wanting to be some girl's rebound. But the song's tone does a lot to make it seem a lot more pure and innocent in intention. There's a couple of very barbershop quartet kind of things happening in the bridge, and I really do like the musical motif that they end the song with. Once again, just like Revolver, this sort of changed people's perspectives on what it means to make something in a studio, using the studio as almost like an instrument. On the topic of songs from Pet Sounds that I didn't like, there were a couple songs that I didn't really care for on it. It always boiled down to the lyrics. I don't think that lyricism is a huge draw for the Beach Boys. It was never really meant to be. The tone of the lyrics in songs like I Know There's an Answer, Here Today, God Only Knows, they can sort of put the narrator in a less than favorable light. That same almost preppy energy that can work so well in a lot of their more fun poppy songs can also lend kind of a sleazy air to other songs that they made. And lastly is the question of, does this album hold up? I think it does, in the same way that Revolver holds up. Right upon its release, the reviews for Pet Sounds were kind of mixed, but over time, it has gotten almost universal heaping praise. It is currently number 2 on Rolling Stone's Best Albums of All Time list, behind only What's Going On by Marvin Gaye. It didn't have a lot of big smash hit singles, but as an album, Pet Sounds really is a testament to how good of a band the Beach Boys could be. And if you're interested, I definitely think it's worth a listen. Thanks for listening. I'll see you tomorrow.